Right, anyways, shall we play some D&D? Because it's D&D. Are you all ready to die? And on the subject of people dying, Grog's one shot was freaking hilarious this week.
I haven't seen it yet.
It
would be out today, wouldn't it?
Yes, it'll be out today on Geek and Sundry's website and Alpha. Or if you're sub to them on Twitch, you can go watch it. I'll just warn you now, it's very meta.
Yeah, I heard it's not Travis running a one-shot, it's literally Grog running a one-shot.
It is very much Grog running a one-shot. Of bunions and flagons. Got taught to it by name, by the name of Bert Mercer. Just to go further down the meta hole. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Because I'm not used to going live straight off the bat. So, last time, for everyone that's involved, you guys were delving into an ancient temple to try and source out what nonsense was going on, calm down some nasty things, keep the animals in line, stop the druids and the Empire from going to war with each other, which will most likely end up with the druids being wiped out entirely, because the Empire is a lot bigger than some druids. And you started going through what you suspected were layers of hell. The first layer was just a random room, the second layer was like a Viking-style hell, and now you've come down to this layer, which started off with a very Danse Macabre, after you murdered some minstrels, which were delicious. And I believe we left you all after having a rest.
Indeed.
I would check, but unfortunately I threw away the page with the notes on.
That's
when
good
tidying
job.
up today. Yeah.
Bad DM.
It's not bad DM, it's my poor paperwork.
Very bad.
Normally I put it in a folder and put it to one side. I just left it all out after, because it was like Comic-Con, and then come back. Oh, we're not playing this week. Okay, I'll clear my desk later, and I just literally shoved everything across into the bin.
That's my old CAD sheet. Just checking. Do I roll any hit
your
dice? I
new
haven't
one
rolled
has a
any hit
title.
dice.
You have a title.
It does indeed. Oh, it's fantastic. I'm gonna roll some hit dice if I'm having a short rest. Cause
Oh, I don't know if it was a short or a long rest, but I'll let you all decide now, because we'll just go. We'll wind the clock back to the point of post encounter. You done the loot. Did you guys want to take a short or a long rest?
I don't know, guys. Do you want to take a short or a long rest?
Tom, Christy.
Hello, sorry. It was on mute, we were talking.
Oh,
Christ.
I should point out as well, Tom and Christy are in the same room, they're not on separate mics, so Christy might be really quiet, hence no music this week, just so we can all hear her.
Yeah, we were talking about sex, so we thought it probably best not to, you know...
I love how blunt you are with that. No, yeah, we'll talk about fucking.
Yep.
What of it?
Oh, we can talk about fucking if you want, but you know, it might not be PG enough for the...
Look,
Well,
do you
there
want
you
a
go.
long or a short rest for your fucking?
Congratulations, guys, you've used all the F-bombs today.
Oh, do we have
Is
a
that our
allotted
quota, or can we say fucking again?
Well,
No, that's
we
it, you
just
got over
did.
the quota
so-
now, we're going to get fined.
Oh, shit.
£1,000. Ching! Gone.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's £500.
Fornicating?
Oh, that's
No, that's not any better.
No, that's fine, because that's not a swear word. That's fine by BBFC.
Extramarital activities.
Look,
also
short
works.
or long rest before I punch someone in the face.
Short rest.
Thank
Short-
you, Christy. Get my key back.
We now did fornication.
Roll some hit dice.
Are we rolling?
Okay.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
1 8. 2 5s and a 3.
Wait, what's that? Plus 3, 4 times 3?
Yeah, that's doing everything right. Plus con for each time you do it.
Oh, that does make sense. Oh, yeah, that would make
10
sense.
dice plus con. It's not con
Sounds-
total, it's con per roll.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm still not full health, but it certainly helps. There we
What
go.
health are you on? You're like 27, so
Oh, I'm 27, back up to 60 out of 63.
that's pretty much full health in the grand scheme
I,
of things.
I guess.
You sit there and bandage yourself up over the next like half an hour to an hour. You start finding other cuts and grazes that you didn't realise.
Alright, so what is it for short rest? Just do we hit the short rest button or just hit the hit dice button?
It's your choice.
Short. You can hit the short rest button in case you have things that restore short rest. Oh, excuse me. Which would be things like some spells, certain racial
There we
abilities,
go.
class abilities. Oh, hello. That's good.
Hello. I'm so
Hello.
sorry.
Hi.
Hello.
You didn't miss
Hi.
anything,
Oh.
don't worry.
Hi, Tashi.
Okay.
I didn't recognise your voice for a
Actually-
second. I was like, who?
actually-
What?
You
What?
did miss about having too many F-bombs and the word fornication coming up into it.
Oh, god damn it. Why do I miss the good stuff?
And you also missed us talking about WoW and BlizzCon.
Oh, I'm so sad.
And I may be back on the WoW again. As soon as either A, the expansion goes live, or B, they announce when classic servers come available.
Oh, I'm so sad. But, yeah. So, are we recording or, like, is it not doing...
No, we be live. We be.
Oh,
we're
you be
just
live.
on the short rest
Live.
side of things.
That's not a good time to talk about your really insensitive and invasive surgery.
What did you do?
Well, I mean, what haven't I done is a better question. But,
What haven't you done?
well, I could draw up a small novella of things I haven't done, but that would leave most of the world intact. Anyway, did you want a short... Well, I mean, we were having a short rest, so if you want to draw, hit dice.
Is it wise for me to do... I mean, I haven't rolled any hit die, so I think I can afford to spend one hit die.
Or 7.
Or 7. No, I'm not that bad. Jesus. If I was that bad, I'd be dead.
If I were a bad cleric, I'd be dead.
Yes, and since I'm still alive, I'm not a bad cleric. And I've kept everyone's still alive so far, so I must be doing something right. Well, everyone's doing something right.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm gonna roll one hit die. What is it going to be? 4. Healing for 4 hit points.
I'm going to roll 3.
Torlin should really roll some hit dice as well.
I rolled 3.
Should have really. Jesus Christ!
Well, I was down by about...
Yeah, this is true.
I still got 10 more than you.
Right, so
No, your rolls were a lot better.
3 plus 26.
Can I even roll? I was gonna say.
Torlin's
Quest-
gonna do 2d8. Knowing my luck, this is gonna be 2 1s, and this will be my only ones of the night.
Quick question, like, so if you roll one hit die, can you say like you can roll another hit die, or is it like no, I decided to roll one, that's it? Blah,
It's
blah,
really DM's discretion.
If I were you saying like I'll roll 1 if it's below, well, super below average, like you rolled a 1 or a 2, I'll let you roll
Okay.
another one.
Nope, that's fine. I just don't want to be all metagamey and all that.
No, you rolled about average, so you're good.
You
I'm
got
good.
38 out of 45.
I only rolled one, but still. I didn't realise I'd roll.
One. You have... Got 4 out of 17, right?
And I better get Reginald's character sheet up as well.
Yeah, good old Reggie.
Reggie!
You don't need that much for Reggie anyway, you just need to know like what his plus to bite is and damage, and that's it.
Plus the bite. Jesus, I don't know.
Again.
I really wish you had made him more like Mercer's Hound. So you a good boy? Please don't call me that.
Please do not call me that, you uncultured swine.
You uncouth.
You uncouth!
Oh no, that was thingy.
What are you clicking?
It's 3. You up by 3.
Don't.
I love background
It
Christy.
wasn't updating the chat.
She's my
Yeah,
favourite.
background Chris is going to be super weird, but I'm going to get used to it. It's going to be even worse because I'll glance over and go, so the 3 of you, I mean 4, there are 4 people in this conversation.
41.
Or
I think.
Well, yeah, because I just go off the Skype chat. It's like, okay, I see 4 icons, so 4 people I'm talking to. But of course, Christy and Tom are in the same room.
yeah.
Just let me remove all of the lingerie and I'll come join properly. There we go.
Right. Anyway, so you guys have your short rest. You bandage yourself up, Duracell especially. Taking a beating.
Crit bandage.
Roll for evasion. Oh shit.
Just keep still, just weaving out of the bandages, sort of thing.
He just keeps breathing into them. He eventually just bandages himself up like a nice tight little mummy.
And just
I'm
hop everywhere now.
fine.
Ignore me!
I'll just stick a little plaster on. There you go.
One of those little kiddie ones where they're waterproof and it's got like teddy bears on it.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Bright pastel blue.
Yes.
And it's going to sting like a bitch to take it off later. Because it's waterproof and extra sticky because it's on a child's hand.
Yes. Yeah, just magic sponge. Sponge.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Well,
having
We,
continue on, really. There's
Well-
nothing.
wait, didn't we like non-lethally knock out this elf guy to ask him about stuff and things?
I think we did.
Yes,
Yes,
you
you
did.
did.
You
I
non-lethally
deleted
did.
the token just to try and do some housekeeping. But
That's
that's fine. You do
fine.
have an unconscious minstrel who does come to, but Reginald keeps him in his place where you guys are resting up and rolling your hit dice and etc.
I feel bad not like sort of stabilizing the others unless they've died a long time ago.
Nah, they're fine.
Nah.
I mean, they're dead, but they're fine.
Let's just think of some questions to ask.
Yeah. Okay. All right then. Let's ask this guy. Let's ask the minstrel.
What is the airspeed velocity from the native swallow?
African or European swallow?
Oh shit.
He knows.
I double slap him.
Ah, ah. Why?
Right, you. Who are you? Where are we?
I don't know.
Because I don't know.
I've forgotten my name. Been here
Well,
for
that's
so long.
convenient, isn't it? Can I make an insight check?
Yes. you
Yeah,
may
I'd like to
inside
make
check.
an insight check.
Oh no, character sheet be larger than this.
Character sheet.
10. Nice.
I'll do an insight check as well. 15. Nice.
You, as far as both of you can tell from body language and everything, he's telling the truth. He has no idea what his name is or how long he's been in here.
You
Hmm.
trapped down here.
I don't remember. The last thing I remember we were travelling in the countryside. We were ambushed by some men in robes, and then we woke up here. And we just had the compulsion to play our music just to keep ourselves entertained.
And
So
it
I
worked.
suspect it's somebody up higher which has used you as the lackeys. Try to stop us from going any further.
You're quite right.
Guys, I
Sure,
have,
you never left this room.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Like, You-
What is it, Han Solo?
well, I mean, we heard Nadir and that other voice, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, and yet we haven't even seen them yet. Like, do you think that maybe they're part of why people are acting weird, like not remembering names and believing they're gods and other weird things going on? I mean, what if the same thing happens to us? What if we're slowly descending into madness?
That's a take on it, I feel. Um,
And that could explain why the animals are acting weird.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, that's why we're down here. I completely
Yeah.
forgot about that storyline.
Good job.
Oh no, it started already! Yeah.
Well, I suggest we just keep on going and see what we find, to be quite frank.
Are we going to take the guy with us?
Do you know your way around this dungeon?
No, I only know this room. Food and water was supplied for. We didn't really feel the need to leave.
Who supplied the food and water?
But we don't know, it magically appears.
Let's adopt him.
We're not adopting him.
It's
don't
a
adopt
person! That's
But
called
GM doesn't have a character
slavery!
sheet for him and doesn't want to make one on the fly.
We're not adopting him, Trim. No, not another one. We already got one.
You know that you
But we
have the
killed his
elves, the
friends.
dark elves, but
But we killed his friends, and he's lonely.
Well,
There,
okay.
there.
What's your name, friend?
Hang on a second, DM needs to think of one.
Can we call him Frank?
I'm trying to think. I know for a fact that Jin and Shinji understand Elven. Durathil, you understand Elven, don't you?
Yep, because I'm a half-elf.
Cool. He just says his name is Music, but it's in Elven. So whatever the Japanese word for music is. I can't think of it.
I shall have a look. I
Okay.
shall have a look.
Isn't it like Kimini or Katone?
No, Katone was...
No.
Apparently, it's Ongaku.
There you go then. His name is
Gaku, that's a
Ongaku.
good name. Well, Gaku, do me a favour. Can you just look around there and identify that person for a second? I say, pointing to like one of the dead drow behind him.
Those were my friends.
As he turns around, I knock him out. Hey,
Oh,
I knock him out.
I was going to give him convoluted directions, like, you know, you want to go left, then right, left, right, right,
And then
left,
make
left,
a
right, straight on,
360
left.
U-turn.
What did you do that for?
But anyways, Ed, you, as you say, like, look at these bodies and identify them for whack. Full on, excuse me, Meister.
Pretty
Back at
much.
a moment.
What do you mean? What did I do that for? I didn't kill him. You can't adopt him. He's an actual person. You cannot have him as a pet, Trim. Please.
He was. But he didn't. I'm sure he didn't mean to do all this stuff. Maybe he was under some kind of influence or something.
Yes,
I don't
Yes,
know.
he probably was under some kind of influence. And if he had followed us, what's to say he could have been influenced again, sort of trying to charm us again?
Yeah, dominate, man. It's a wonderful spell.
If we just take him with us, he was either going to slow us down, die, or try and charm us again against his own volition.
it is a lot safer this way, Trim.
All right. All right. Fine. Okay.
He's fine. All I've done is knock him out.
Look, we can throw, like, one of the dead guys' cloths over him to keep him warm if you're that concerned. We can make
That's very
a
sensitive.
fashion little pillow.
Ah. No, you can't use one of his dead companions as a pillow.
That just sounds amazing. Oh, that's probably been the best thing Jin's ever done.
He's not a drow, not a Scotsman. Right.
Okay, he's okay. Just put a
Now,
blanket over him, just keep him warm.
Oh yeah, you're a drow, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll drow.
Oh yeah,
And okay,
that's awkward.
Well,
Let's go.
can we just rearrange the other dead bodies in, like, really suggestive manners so when he wakes up it looks completely wrong?
Oh, that was me hoping you
Yeah.
would go for YMCA.
No, yeah, I take one of their hands, dip it in blood, and write "We know" on the wall.
Wow, Dewaville's going dark.
It's like, what do we know? I don't
Send you
fucking know.
mad, You're doing it already.
Like, no.
I write a couple, using like their hands and gesture. I write like "we know" and "the day has come," and help is not coming, and cheese
Would
and
you
pepperoni
kindly-
pizza. Cheese and pepperoni pizza with a side of fries.
Attempted to detect evil on Durafil.
I don't know how I have this much blood to write cheese and pizza with a side of fries, but oh well.
Human bodies have, well, humanoid bodies have a lot of blood.
Indeed. I haven't correct myself a lot because it was the best humanoid win. Right. Let's move on before
Before
Durafil gets
things get
further.
too dark.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Before my alignment permanently changes.
Yes.
It may have already, although I don't really care much about alignment.
Dun 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 dun.
Because in 5th edition, you can be an evil paladin. It'll all be fine. Be a neutral paladin.
And yeah, let's move Torlin as well.
Yeah, no, I'll move Torlin to catch up with you guys.
Okay.
I'll move tall then. There we go.
Oh, I forgot you had control over Torlin.
I have control of tall. I'll be
Okay.
tall.
As you guys venture up around the corridor, you do find it breaks off into an intersection. One way leads further on. The way across from you sort of goes up slightly and then begins to curve like a spiral staircase.
Alright,
Quite
alright,
tight to
alright.
the point you can't really see round the corner. And then to your right, it just stops dead. But there is a small spotlight.
Hmm.
What you assume could be daylight from above.
I would like to make a perception check.
On the daylight coming in through the ceiling.
Uh,
Or
yeah,
just-
why not? Or just in general. But maybe like the light coming from the ceiling and everything. Just to check for traps and things like that.
No worries. With a wonderful 17, hang on a second, let me flick over to that board. With a 17, you find no traps in the area, but you do hear some noises coming from, if you can see the ping, hopefully you can see if I do it there, coming from that way.
Okay.
Sounds like gentle burbling and whistling water, not whistling water, but you know, it sounds like there's a pool or something in there. And there's like a faint acidic smell on the air. Almost like someone's waved a bottle of vinegar under your nose.
No.
Go, Jin, go.
But regarding the spotlight over here, looking up, you can't see if it's an actual air hole all the way to the surface, or if it's just, you know, light reflected through gemstones in total internal reflection. But you do see some writing on the wall.
Oh, should I be around that sort of area then, or?
It would be wonderful, yes, let's put you
Okay. Yep. I'll be there.
Okay. The writing on the wall is written in Draconic.
Durafil or Torlin, Bob, can you come here for a sec? I can't
Yes, we'll
read.
send Bob to read it.
Help most.
So, yeah.
Anyone who can read Draconic.
Oh,
I
yes,
pop-
yes, I can read Draconic, but...
I can read Draconic better than you. I-
Anything you can
Poppycock! I am an actual dragonborn, I can read Draconic.
Poppycock.
You two can have a translation race, and whoever.
Um,
And whoever.
just
Trim, haven't you forgotten someone still down the corridor?
Yes, I know. I'm calling Reginald up. Reginald. He understands Celestial, and that's how he can't read Draconic.
Wait a second. If anything happens, I don't want to be in the firing path of this. Or yours, Joseph.
Alright, I have a
Oh, yours.
reading. I have-
Right. The wall in front of you, written in Draconic, you and Torlin at equal pace, because I think you both got the same intelligence. If anything, Torlin should be higher.
Which is weird, considering some...
Well, he's sort of a wizard, he's like a wizard rogue hybrid. Either way. Yeah, you both got the same intelligence, so you read it at the same speed. And
Can I
The
roll to
inscription
try and
reads-
read faster? Okay.
here lies Ebonrath, the fallen prime dragon, may he never reawaken.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
and
whoa, whoa.
all
Note
souls-
open, dead inside.
Excuse me, what was that name?
Ebonrath.
Ebonrath. I like it already.
Wait, we heard that name before, didn't we?
We did.
It was in our dreams. It was in the dream that we had.
I was asleep during my dream. Sorry.
Of course, Dorofel. Of course. But yeah, we heard that name before.
Well, that one might assume that is our friend, Mr. Spoopy Dragon.
Wait, Spoopy Dragon?
The shadow.
We
Dragon.
don't know this.
The Shadow Dragon.
Well, I mean, we know as players, but like the characters don't. Me?
All right, we're gonna
Just
play
saw
this.
it.
Yeah, the
Okay.
We saw the Shadow Dragon. We heard the dream.
Yeah, but
we
we
heard
didn't
the
Go
dream.
know
back to
that his
Nokia
name was
and go to your
Everpath.
village trim, which is now a whopping huge 5-mile wide crater.
But we didn't know his
Yeah,
name
but
was
we can't
Everrath
put
at the
it
No,
down.
you
time.
didn't say it was
Facts.
Everenrath, but you can happily put 2 and 2 together.
Exactly. Yeah. There
Well,
are
I
any
have
other-
intelligence.
The name is
I have-
Everenrath.
Look, I have an intelligence of 10, so I'm sorry. Carry on.
Anyway. Yeah. Here lies Everenrath, the fallen prime dragon, may never reawaken. All those that worship him be damned to all eternity to waste away with him.
Nice. Okay. Wait. Hang on. Because weren't the remains that we found in Trim's village crater? Weren't those also the remains of the Shadow Dragon?
Yep.
Yes.
Then how can his remains also be here?
A religion check. But I will
I mean, I think Edwin's already worked town, but 12?
Should I make a religion check? Although it's probably going to be bad. 13?
From what you two recall, prime dragons are big.
Yeah,
You
but
haven't met an actual dragon, but you remember from stories and things, you could chalk him up to myth,
we've met.
bit of hyperbole.
We've met
We've met
Azulon.
Azulon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember Azulon also shapeshifted back down to a half elf to
Yeah, and he was a
realising
dragon
that you guys
before.
are small compared to him.
I'm not sure he really clarified how big he was, because if Ebenrath is able to have remains both over in the northeasterly direction of Trim's village and over here, then he would have to be like fucking
Colossal.
massive. Yeah, like ridiculously
Again,
huge.
like I was saying, like you couldn't tell if it was story or hyperbole or myth or whatever, but they literally put mountains in.
Yeah,
like
I
how
mean-
you build sandcastles as a child. You just pull the sand together. That's how they built the mountains.
Yeah, I mean, like,
That's how they
in my...
dug the seeds. They literally just went, I want to see right here, and done. Scooped out. a
Yeah,
huge
I
lump.
mean, when I had the dreams with Umbreon and him just destroying the, like, giant castle or whatever, it was pretty massive.
The destruction of the Imperial Army, you thought it was
Yeah.
a mountain range to start with, and then it moved.
Yeah.
Ah, touche.
Yeah.
Like,
But was Azulon that big?
no, he was huge, I think. Like, as a scale compared to you guys.
Well,
But again, he shrunk himself down to a half elf so that we could have a conversation with you. There's nothing to say he can't go back to his full size.
touche. Can all half elves do that? Can I do that? No. Okay.
No, you can wish. You can wish as hard as you want.
Well, the first wish spell getting. Can I be a dragon, please?
What was that, Christy? Or
That is
Shinju?
back at the dwarves.
Yeah, we did see the ribcage.
Right, so now our next question is, which direction do we go now?
Yeah, do you guys go onwards and upwards, or into the room that smells faintly of vinegar?
Which room is that? This
That
way?
way. No, this. Oh, hang on, I'm still on the wrong cursor. This way. Upwards. Not across.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what's over here?
That's the pathway that sort of goes up and then goes into a really tight spiral staircase.
Well, we should probably explore this floor before we venture across any stairs, I feel. Dungeoneering 101.
All right. We shall do that.
Engineering 101 wasn't going to touch any shiny little gems in
Don't
the
touch
wall.
any golden statue, whatever it is.
Don't split the party.
Mm.
Yeah, that's rule number 1.
Don't
Rule
go
number
down a
2 is-
corridor without checking traps, Dorsal.
Don't trust any NPCs you meet in dungeons.
Nah, always trust an NPC you meet in dungeons because you can trust them to be untrustworthy.
Bob
Ah,
is an
sure.
Not more than
NPC in
one
the
person in
dungeon.
the dungeon.
Yeah, Bob's an NPC, and we can trust him.
Don't adopt more than one NPC in a party.
Yeah,
Aww.
definitely not more than one NPC in the party. The
Well,
others is going to get royally confused.
Oh, haven't we? So
Yeah, but that was just a beta creature.
I know,
Anyways.
but it's an NPC.
He's a summoned.
Yeah, Reginald's summoned, but I can trust him because he's mine.
As
Touche.
you guys go up this little corridor, the smell of rotten decay assails your senses, instantly making you gag if you have a gag reflex. And if you haven't, God, what's wrong with you?
Wow.
The
years
centre of the room,
practice.
you see a pool of liquid, of what you
Ooh.
can't tell,
Vinegar.
Okay.
but there is a strong smell of vinegar or acid floating about in the air. And around the walls themselves, they're not made of stone anymore. Well, they might be still be made of stone, but they have like tormented faces sort of made into them.
We're actually in the room now.
Well, I'm describing the room. If you guys want to move yourselves in there, you can move yourselves in there.
Okay.
I don't have to move your tokens everywhere. You've all got control of your tokens.
I'm in the room.
Yay.
Duracell loudly shouts as he enters the room.
I am here. Carry on explaining, ghostly voice. So yeah, pool of liquid in the centre. On the walls are tormented faces, and in this room, on their own, away from the wall, you can see 4 figures. 2 of them are, well, they're all ethereal, so you can see through them. One of them is a dragonborn that looks very familiar, which will be this gentleman up over here.
Okay.
Up in the top corner, you can see a dwarf, all dressed full regally. He's decked out to the nines in shining armor, wonderful crown upon his head. And the 2 ghost tokens are elves.
Okay. Who's the dragonborn figure that's so familiar to us?
It'd be incredibly familiar. He has got icy blue scales, bleeding red eyes.
What the heck is going on?
Is it Mr. C. Brook?
It is Mr. Cranberry.
Oh god. Not again.
I thought he was dead. I thought
Well, he
Jimmy
is
was
dead. Can I like medicine check him from here? Is he a cadaver or?
You can medicine check him from here. I'd argue it's more perception because you're using the side. You can do medicine.
Oh no, either or. They're the same.
Let's go for
Oh,
perception actually. It is. You're using your side.
natural one.
Natural 20.
Fuck you.
He is most certainly not a solid person. He is a ghost. But you'll also notice that none of the ghosts in here seem to have acknowledged your presence. They're all staring at this pool in the middle. And they all have this look of concern. Although with Cranbrook, it was really hard to read his expression anyway. He had a cold, stone face.
Dare I inquire what is or is in the pool?
You can go and check if you so desire.
I will go and check. I'm not gonna touch it, but I am gonna peer in.
Okay. It's translucent, so you can just about make out some things in it. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh boy! Please stop rolling awfully, Edwin. 11.
It's not that hard to see. You can make out something that looks like a small chest or something, just about there-ish.
Oh.
Right in the far edge. You can't say for certain on size, you just know there's a box of some sort in there.
Oh, now I'm interested.
Oh,
What are these
and
dark
also,
lines?
I completely forgot about it when I was writing the description for the room. the grey box that's on the map, that's a sort of walkway you can see above you.
Above us.
Yeah. It's completely
Interesting.
caged off. You know, like in the Skyrim dungeons, you got those.
Yeah.
Caged off.
Totally
Can I
get it.
make a perception check on the walkway in case there's nothing like that's going to drop on our heads or anything?
Well, with your massive natural 20, there's nothing trap-wise on that walkway. It's just like, oh, cool walkway.
Okay.
Oh, it's
Oh.
fenced off. That's crazy. Okay. Carry on. Anyway. I'll let you guys do what you want to do.
Do we want to get this chest? It's not.
I mean, logic dictates that we don't need it, and we should just continue on with our lives. But
Yeah.
man, I want it.
Well,
Jin,
the
what do you
chest-
think?
I was out getting water. What are we talking about?
So we're in
There-
the room. There's a walkway above.
There's a
And there is a strange chest in this strange pool of what might be vinegar, but probably not.
Let's see. Do I have anything that can?
Might be acid.
I have a shovel.
Is there any sort of plants coming through the wall or anything like that? You know, like shrubs? trees?
No shrubs. It's just solid stone, but it's like really damp, almost. Like damp
Wait.
flesh.
And
I-
I fire an arrow into this pool to see how it reacts.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over Edmund's mad typing. I heard arrow and pool and tax.
Can I fire an arrow into the pool to see A, if it's acid, or B, if it reacts?
You can do indeed. Scratch yourself off an arrow. As you go to fire it, you hear a slight as it dips in. You can quite happily say that this is a pool of acid, hence the vinegary smell.
I wonder,
Go.
would destroy water also destroy acid?
No,
No.
God darn it! I was hoping.
because acid is not water.
Yeah. Acid is acid. Water is water.
Would prestidigitation clean it up at all?
Nope.
Or
Or mending?
you're. No, wait. That acid's not a drink. I was gonna say purify food and drink, so it's like purify the
You
acid.
purify the acid, it suddenly gets really hard to see and smell and do anything in here.
Nice. So did the arrow look like it was destroyed from being
It,
in the acid?
it took a while for it to fully dissolve from where you guys are looking and seeing, so you could probably dive in and grab the chest and dive out again, but it's gonna hurt.
Well, that's my job.
No.
Actually, no, it is my job. Hold on. I think I've got a thing for this. I think
I have
I
a spell for just such an occasion.
Well, yes, not really a spell.
I'm actually seeing if Torlin's got mage hand.
Does he? He should do. He's a fucking. If he doesn't, I'm very disappointed. I'm looking to look through his stuff too. He's actually this.
Cross, shocking grass, burning hands. Nope.
Alas, he has nothing useful unless I want to set
Oh,
fire
no,
to
he's
people.
he's got an evocation as well, so he's like full damage.
Fair. Well, no, the only thing I've got alchemically is anti-poison. That doesn't help. This is acid.
I'm kind of thinking, if we do get this chest, what if they react, like the ghosts, I mean, react to the chest being brought out? Like, would they try and fight us for it?
Maybe you have a point. I'm going to.
I
Go on,
was gonna say,
Christy.
we're going on the walkway and dropping a rope down at all.
Yeah, it's
I'm like,
The issue is the walkway is like completely caged off.
Hmm.
There's no. It's up above us near the roof, and there's no way, as far as we can see, except that room, the spiral staircase back where we came from. I'm gonna
Right.
rush down here and then go up the spiral staircase.
Okay, it carries on up the ways and it brings you out onto that walkway.
Alright.
Essentially where it loops around.
Oh.
As you get there, you like peer over the edge. You can make out Jin, Bob, maybe just the top of Trim's head.
From up here, I'm gonna be like, Jin, this is the voice of your conscience.
Oh,
Conscience.
Be nicer to Dorothea.
please make a deception check.
Okay, sure. 6.
Conscience. Why don't you actually look for traps rather than touching those shiny orange gems all the time?
Because I am a disembodied voice. Okay, I'll look for traps.
Can someone please just do a comic strip of that?
Okay, is it investigation or perception for traps?
It's perception to see and an investigation to work out how to disarm it.
Well, I need to find a way to disarm them. Natural 1 though. Fuck, what is wrong with me?
You may be paranoid, or it might just be you, but there might be traps up here. You
Oh,
can't
please.
see them, but you're fairly certain they might be up here.
I freeze. Guys, I hate to alarm you, but there are traps everywhere. I wouldn't advise moving or breathing, or exfoliating, or panicking.
Are you panicking?
No, I'm not panicking. I'm a monk, I don't panic. I merely have moments of alarm and high alert.
Dr. Dad, can I have your stuff?
I guess.
Oh,
Not like I have
Bob
much
gets
stuff.
some
You get like
Bob gets some stuff.
you get like a quarter staff and some leaves. Congratulations.
Vicious sword. No one's really been using the vicious sword.
We have a vicious sword?
Yeah, it's pretty vicious longsword.
Oh, it's a long sword. That's why I didn't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
Their Jin could be using that, couldn't he?
I can't remember who had vicious longsword now.
It's probably
Alan.
just in an inventory somewhere.
Yeah. I
Wasn't
mean,
it Jin?
no.
Jin has it, but I don't think he wants to use it because he went against.
His
like,
character.
if he used it, he couldn't have his sneak attack, etc., etc.
Alright. Never mind then. We could. That's not a bad idea, actually. I would like to. Can I gingerly, like, tread lightly back down the stairs and join my compadres at the bottom?
You can indeed. You make your way all the way back through. No one's gone to get the chest yet, and you didn't set off any traps.
Yet.
Can I borrow the vicious longsword, please, for a hot second?
Yeah, sure. Where is it?
Oh no.
No. I just need to dip the tip of the vicious longsword in the acid,
Oh, okay.
because it's theoretically a magic item, but
That's
God, what does it hiss? Does it burn?
You dip the tip of the longsword in, it starts to hiss ever so gently, and as you pull it back out again, it's got a nice polish to it.
Interesting.
Clean some of the old oxidation off.
I would like to pace around to where the chest is ish.
Yeah.
I would also like to do the ghosts, the spoopy ghosts, react at all to me moving closer?
I'm not interested in you one way or the other. In fact, I need to roll something. Carry on.
Oh no.
I'm going to like wave my hands in front of the face of the nearest ghost.
Which would be Lord Cranbrook.
Oh God, yeah, I suppose I do that. Is this the actual afterlife, though?
Wait, are we dead?
That would be an interesting twist, but I don't
No, I
remember
think-
dying
Well,
this time.
I just want to do this now. Trim, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Okay, medicine check. 13.
You're fairly certain you're not dead. You have a pulse. There's a heartbeat.
Are we just travelling
You still have
through?
sensation of pain.
Okay, this is good.
Your minor panic over. It's going. Are we dead? Pulse. Heartbeat. Now. Yeah. Still alive.
Okay.
Are we literally just travelling through like the security system of this guy who we saw in the dream
Could very well
a
be.
few weeks back? This is literally just a very high security system to stop people from getting at him.
I think
Possibly. Anyway, as you guys are all discussing this, and
I'm
as
definitely-
you're pacing
Oh.
around, you will watch as the two elf ghosts suddenly have a look of panic on their face and are trying to look as if they're going to grab for something as they're slowly pulled towards the pool.
they're trying to grab something.
Yeah, you know, like that instinctual panic as they're being pulled, and it's like, rock, ledge, something, anything.
Is
Grab
it sort
something.
of like a replay of what's happened previously of the last
Oh,
people that was in
shit.
here?
Yeah.
Might well be.
Kind of like a well, not a hologram because it's not space, but you know what I mean, like a
I'm getting you.
Yeah. Kind of like-
over data. Kind
An
of.
echo
Kind of like that
of the
ghost.
past.
Kind
Kind of like a ghost.
monastery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
funny
From
that.
that monastery. I'm sorry.
It's cool. It's cool. Do we have any spare, like +1 weapons that no one uses, or any
We have
magical items?
scimitars. Well, we have all these scimitars.
All right, scimitar will do. I mean, it probably dissolve quickly, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Pass one of the many scimitars because we don't really know how many scimitars we have.
so many scimitars.
Take a
How
scimitar at the bag of holding.
I am
Yes.
now like dual wielding this vicious longsword and the scimitar I'll never use. How
The balance
deep?
is really off.
It really is. Like listing to one side. How deep is this pool, and how deep down is his chest?
Looking at it, the chest looks to be about 10 feet down.
Oh boy. All right.
So either you're gonna have to go in there for a couple of seconds and grab it and. rub
I
back.
can't like. I mean, you could probably tell my plan was to like try and like pin strip between two swords and pull it
I
out.
gathered. No, it's
Hmm.
No, I'm gonna actually go
that's
in.
not gonna work. You have to go in.
All right.
Mhm.
Well, it was nice knowing you all, but treasure calls.
I'm gonna. Can I cast enhance ability? That would be Constitution checks for like acid and stuff like that.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
yeah, it's a great idea.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cast. Right, what level spell is enhance ability? It's a second level spell, so that'll be my last second level spell
Oh,
burnt.
no, don't bother then. Don't bother. It's
Okay.
cool.
Only
I've
if
got
you
enough
short-
HP. I'll just survive.
Alright, well,
I
I've
am
got
going
some
to-
healing spells and
the acid
stuff.
damage isn't that bad. It depends if he cocks this up.
Don't.
So go on.
Don't say that. I would like to do.
Like,
Hold on.
stand by so that when he comes up.
Is guidance a cantrip, or am I going?
Guidance is a cantrip.
All right,
guidance-
and that's for ability checks or saving throws.
That is for if I have a I think it's for ability checks. Yes, it is.
Or just slap me with the guidance for good measure. For good measure.
I shall slap you with a guidance. There you
Thank-
go. Now
thank
guided.
All right, I'll take this yellow blob. I'm gonna dive in and get me some chest.
Okay. As you dive in, I need you to make a strength check to try and lift this chest. As you go to dive under and go to grab it, it's heavier than what you suspect.
For target roll D4, and not normal. So one ability check of its choice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna have to. Roll D4.
It'd be good if you were a barbarian and you started raging.
Alas, I'm not a barbarian. I'm just a flimsy monk.
Okay.
Only a
that
10.
would be...
That was a saving throw. Oh, well.
So it'd be that many. So you don't quite pick the chest up, but as you're under there, you start taking 7 points of acid damage.
Alright.
As you can feel, like, your skin is starting to tingle a bit, and you watch as some of the loose threads in your clothes start to fizzle out.
Well, I'm just gonna keep on trying.
Okay, then go ahead and give me another strength check.
10. Can I roll? Is it guidance again? Or...
Oh yeah, it's a concentration one. So yeah, there's nothing saying it's used up. Oh wait, spell then ends.
It doesn't say. Oh yeah, it does, but you
Spell
can
then
keep...
ends.
Spell then ends.
Oh yeah, never mind then. So just 10 again.
Unfortunately, it's still not enough. You pull as much as you can. You have to come up for air.
Have I like dislodged it a bit, or?
You felt it budge. You're almost there.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, all right,
Take another
fine,
5 points of
fine.
acid damage.
I'm taking another 5 points of acid damage, and I'm gonna try again.
I'm watching the ghosts and everything. Are they acting differently?
Cranbrook hasn't moved. The dwarf hasn't moved. The elves still have a look of shock on their faces, and they're just grabbing hold of something, anything.
All right. So the strength
Falling
check.
in. Which reminds me.
Come on, Ed. Oh God, come on.
No,
Come
you
on.
do your strength check. I've just got to do some secret rolls.
Come on, Edwin. Come
Come
on.
on!
Another 10.
Crispy's just had a thought.
Okay.
This is an echo of Cranbrook getting, being here before and going in. Would the chest actually have anything in it? As in, it might have been
What?
previously emptied, and therefore it's just the replay and the echo.
I can physically touch the chest though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's got a physical hand on it. But also,
Yeah, but what's inside it? It might have already been empty prior.
Well, I'm not gonna empty it right now.
Just for help clarify everything, it wouldn't make sense for ghosts to be panicking and move. Like, as if they're being pulled in unwillingly. Which reminds me, you watch as the two elf ghosts both hit the acid and instantly vanish. But as they start sinking, you see horrified screams on their faces.
God.
What else did I get? Cranbrook doesn't move. Dwarf King does, however, move, but he slams his warhammer into the ground.
Oh shit! Is it the same? Is it Odin?
No, he looks entirely different from Odin.
Probably a dwarf from the other player's campaign
Quite
that we
possibly.
don't know. Quite possibly.
Anyways, with all that going on, Ed, you still take another 2 points of acid. And
Come on!
it's like, this is really heavy! And also, I'm burning. I'm really burning.
Why is a guy with a strength of 12 doing this? Right.
Someone do something!
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm so healthy.
Fuck off!
5.
This is slowly turning into a Crystal Maze thing, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh,
5, 4, 3, and all of you just give me
Right.
ow, 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 ow.
Okay, I am kind of really fed up of this display of...
I am still over 2/3 of my health. I'm great. Just let me have this.
I'm fine, and my face is melting.
I'm gonna use a vicious longsword to lever it off the ground.
Okay, then go ahead and make a strength check again, but with advantage this time.
Oh, please. 13.
It's still not enough.
I'm gonna swim out.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go, Jin, please fucking do it. You're the strongest person
Take
here.
another 8 points of acid damage. One for the first one, and one for the
Okay,
climb
I'll
back
do
up
it,
the
I'll
shore.
do
So-
it.
Okay, and I immediately hand Durafil a... Do you want me to heal you or hand you a potion or anything?
I've got plenty of potions. Just don't bother. I'll heal myself. It's cool. It's great. It's fine. Thank you for your concern.
Alright,
Don't-
so am I swimming into the box?
Oh,
I want you to do it in one fucking try.
even.
Could you fire it at the box?
I know, is it going to be strong enough to put it out, though?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Indeed.
Okay. Still have.
And Torlin's going to get in there to help you as well. The chest's in like one of the 4 squares down there, so you just need to...
Oh, he helped.
There.
He helped Jin, did he? I see.
Well, you seem to be doing fine until you wussed out.
The assassins stick together.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jin, if you wish, you can make a strength check with advantage, because Torlin's gotten a good grip on it, he's starting to lift it. He's gonna take. This could be funny. Jin, take 3 points of acid damage. As Torlin takes 4 points of acid damage. The two of you together, still not enough. Even Torlin's like, come on, put your back into it. It's not that bad. It's burning out. In fact, why don't you try and help me?
To me, to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I shall help you. You
Okay.
can do it! Come
So,
on,
go
well
ahead and
done!
roll a
Put your
strength
back
check.
into
You
it!
just need
Come
to beat a
on,
DC
good boy!
10 to give me advantage.
Say again. Sorry, I was chatting away there.
Strength check for me. DC 10. Because he was going for the assist. But either way, Torlin's going to make it because he managed to beat the DC.
I've rolled a DC 10.
No. You just do a strength check and you just need to do 10 or better.
Oh, okay, right.
Nope. Now, you find yourself less helping in ways as Torlin manages to body lift.
Why is this chest such an obstacle for us?
It's the door well, it's our equivalent of doors.
Yeah.
Chests.
Well, strength checks in general. Torlin and Jin both take 6 points of acid damage. Well, Torlin,
Oh,
it's not a half health.
Has Torlin got any health potions or things like that?
Let me check his character sheet. I've just closed it really quick. I don't think he does.
He doesn't, but look, we'll deal with that stuff once we've all burnt to death in acid.
Taking a lot of acid damage. Oh. So, yeah.
Jin, get out of the acid. You can't
Hey,
swim.
get the chest! God's sake! Alright, never mind that.
Torlin has a chest. I'm just going to mute my microphone so I can also blow my nose.
All this for a bloomin' chest.
That could be empty.
I assure you, the chest is worth it. There's this
And
eerie
then-
voice in the sky. Who would like to open the chest?
Well, I feel
Does
like
it have
Jin
a
or
lock?
Torlin has the honour.
Mm.
Okay.
Lock-picking aficionado here,
Indeed,
supposedly.
supposedly.
The Torlin's like, but there's no lock. Look, he just opens the chest.
Brian, stop being an asshole.
I don't know. All this talk of rotating lockpicks, we look at that. It wasn't even
I would-
locked.
I would
Yeah.
never do this to my players, he says.
Expert troll. Look, I had a whole week off. I got to recharge my trolls. Or would it be regenerate trolls? D&D jokes.
Right, so what's in the box?
In the box is a severed head. No. He pulls out a large key, which is old and brass, and puts it down. And he also finds within... just bear with me. D8 and a D10. No, that's not what I meant. But I have to do them as separate commands is irritating. So 3 of those times... not that many. He only finds 12 gold pieces, but they're fairly old mintage,
Hmm.
which is weird. Like, compared to what you've got are relatively new, these seem a bit old.
I can always see whether we can sell them, like, to a museum or something.
Yeah.
Who knows? Okay, so we have a key and some gold. So
And also a small piece of parchment. Folds
That-
it out. And, this is weird. It talks about some sort of strange ring. But,
A ring.
yes.
One ring to rule them all.
No.
sorry.
One being to bind them.
No. It talks about some old ancient ring, royal family heirloom sort of thing. Absolute poppycock. Apparently super rare. It's meant to be somewhere nearby. Some stupid superficial nonsense. And whoever wants it can have it. He doesn't care.
Oh, great.
Instant mine.
Wait, what was in there again?
It was a piece of paper describing a ring.
Describing a ring.
Yes.
A very
Whoever
rare.
wants to read in more detail, I will PM you some details.
Please do.
I would like.
I like
I'm
reading.
interested. I know I can't read that well, but I only know common and halfling.
So yeah, I don't know what the rest of you want to do. But
We should leave this room. We should leave Cranbrook and the dwarf guy. I'm starting to get creeped out by. Well, nah. I just want to leave this room.
okay.
Going through or going back?
Yeah, send
Well,
you.
you have to go back to go through. You have to sort of backtrack around and go onto the walkway above to carry on.
Mm.
So I'm just typing something to send to Tashi, and then to Ed as well, because they both want to read this piece of parchment.
Yes,
Yeah.
Although saying that, Christy, you were reading it as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay, then, I'm also saying it for everyone. The parchment goes on in detail about one of the sort of royal crown jewels, if you will, and one of them is a ring said to have been forged from an ancient sword long ago.
Oh.
You don't think it would?
Oh.
You don't think it would be the same sort of material as my sword, do you?
One assumes what they mean is that the ring that this plan is for is currently the remaining part of your
Yeah.
blade.
Yeah, and I mean we also have a
You
dagger.
have two remaining parts.
Yeah, it was a dagger in the ring
Well.
that we still have.
Alright, but does it tell us... Interesting, okay.
Does it
But
tell us
anyway,
where?
It says it was part of the royal family years ago, and then it was sent with other things to the dwarves as a means to cement an alliance and keep them happy. I don't want to say the word as tribute, but, you know, like a trade deal.
A boon.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, here's what we've made with our magic, and the dwarves sent over some of their stuff.
Okay.
Etc, etc. Anyway, with that said and done, you guys backtrack around, go up the spiral staircase, up the steep thing, across the walkway, which has a door at the end. Key fits. Key unlocks the door. You guys carry on through, and with that, we shall take a break.
Okay.
For those that need to take a break, like I do, because I desperately need a drink. 'Cause
Fair enough, man, fair
the
enough.
crazy thing about a cold really dries your throat out.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Anyway, I will describe the corridor for you before we go. It snakes around and it snakes down and down into the depths. And you get the sense as you're going down, it gets colder, like emotionally feeling, not like temperature-wise, you don't feel colder. It's just that there's a chill in the air. And also, like, you're being watched, but you can't shake from where.
Mm.
I'm everywhere.
Yes, it's almost like a great eye is watching you.
Ugh.
An eye made of stars. And with that, we shall take a break for the evening.
Uh-huh. Time
Ah.
for tea or coffee or beverage.
Yes, for you to recharge your glasses and recharge your emotions. We should be back in about 2-3 minutes.
Mhm.
Thereabouts.